In the wake of Fast Thunderdome and Tropicana Field, we are full speed. Is set for action against the Celtic Warrior. And of course, the almighty WWE Champions, the main event of WrestleMania.
Just look at the face of Bobby Lashley. You can tell he is absolutely ready.
Mania, streaming live on the WWE Network, on the Peak Network, on the Peacock app, or by visiting Peacock TV.
Bobby Lashley, 16 years to grant his championship opportunity. It's a great, he's definitely gutted to win that championship back.
It is going to be individual motivations for why they want to become WWE champion in a letter.
To his absolute limits last night.
Now Drew McIntyre and Sheamus beat the hell out of each other last night.
Review that in a no-holds-barred match between McIntyre and Sheamus. Boom! Sheamus sent through these screens as the...
Sheamus is a prideful man. You better believe he'll show no weakness, even in the face.
Cannot be coming into this matchup anywhere close to 100%. What do you believe?
This amount of punishment that Sheamus took last night, and if Bobby Lashley wants to send a message to his...
Bobby Lashley for the WWE title. Obviously, that did not happen.
I think
Star like Sheamus. Sheamus got in the business of the almighty last
competing for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
Joe, after the
last night, I mean, obviously his chances are very big, but if you look at the punishment that Drew McIntyre took, to make those prospects a little shaky, Tom.
Now look at Lashley go.
Lashley is...
Oh, and a boot right to the face by Sheamus.
Oh, look out for Sheamus.
Oh, it's not pretty, but it's effective. We say it all the time. We saw it last night. Sheamus officially on Monday Night Raw.
Trying to lift Lashley.
I'm not surprised, Joe. Are you surprised?
Well, I mean, 170-pounder, and you can see Sheamus feeling the pain from
Lashley as he prepares for WrestleMania, unlike anything he's experienced.
Manipulating Sheamus right now, but think about the road that Drew McIntyre's
WrestleMania this year.
And Lashley able to get his hooks in on Sheamus, delivers and
cover as a byproduct of all the punishment he took last night at Fastlane.
Assert his dominance against the four-time world champion in
I feel like that was one of the most grueling matches I have ever seen. Any champion at this level, despite that war last night, is remarkable.
Oh, and hung up by Sheamus.
Sheamus taking advantage.
Champions here ringside. Now Lashley and Sheamus continues all on the road.
Come on, Bobby. Come on, baby.
WWE champion Bobby Lashley. However, the rest of the
Sheamus not only dealing with the WWE champion Bobby Lashley, but you've had to see it.
Oh, but look at Sheamus battle back after the push Drew McIntyre to the limit. But McIntyre continues towards... Sheamus trying to surprise the champion and a kick out.
Oh, Lashley not too happy with Cedric Alexander.
Here against the almighty.
But Sheamus may not be 100%, but he's firing on all cylinders.
Dick Warrior fire off.
Sheamus has found new... Listen to those shots.
Oh, now flooring Lashley against the champion.
You're absolutely right. Think about what this would do to the momentum of
cover. Kick out by Lashley.
Just chill.
Tonight, but right now he's got to focus on Lashley one-on-one.
Trying to must
Fastlane last night against Drew McIntyre. Kick out.
Yeah, you have got...
Sheamus could make for himself on the road to WrestleMania. It's all about getting to WrestleMania for Bobby. And now stops Lashley.
Bill Sheamus one step quicker. Says it. The damaged back of Sheamus.
Oh, now the hurt lock.
Oh, it's locked in.
Bobby Lashley wins.
Here's your winner by
As the Hurt Business celebrates, let's take a look back here at Bobby Lashley, his signature hurt lock, the full Nelson to the almighty.
Without a doubt, a valiant effort. WWE champ. Oh, come on.
Come on, and I'm 4 hours for Sheamus. Had the hell beaten out of him. The opponent
here. McIntyre going after Shelton Benjamin.
And over the barricade.
But I thought.
Oh, look at this face-off.
About with the suits, big impressive entrance. You think you're the baddest man on this? Let's go, come on, let's go. Show me you're the baddest.
Save it for
You
Mania.
screwed me out of the
For
way.
Mania.
Do it. Move your man out of the way. Throw the first punch.
Don't let him get in your head.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
my hands are behind my
WrestleMania.
back. I
WrestleMania.
dare you.
Business. Don't let him get in your head. Let's go.
Just Mania for the WWE Championship.
WWE versus these men are.
Event where Randy Orton had an encounter of a lifetime. He has promised will be summoning this fiend, and we'll take you back to him.
Man, we just showing when you mess with the Hurt Business, you mess with everybody.
No, it wasn't a man help.
But we were just trying. You realize what you did, right? You tarnished the image of embarrassment. Like it was an embarrassment when you lost the Raw Tag Team Champion. You embarrassed the almighty WWE Champion.
Shelton Benjamin going to do to make things up to MVP and the WWE
WrestleMania against Drew McIntyre. Now tonight we're processing what happened in the matchup between Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton. But first,
I burned every second as I watched the...
Come on, Randy. Come play. Your life so badly. You're gonna have to take me out of it.
It's nothing short of supernatural.
whatever Orton's walking into here tonight.
Give me your damn top!
Oh my God, the trust.
He's trying to...
And trying to lure Randy Orton back inside the ring.
Bliss feeding Orton, Sister Abigail. Did we just see?
Things have changed.
To competition. Joe, over the last few weeks and months, example of it. This was last month in the midst of a tag team match. Shayna, she would return just 2 weeks later and attack
Fired up before as she was, but it is perfectly understandable.
against the Empress. She gets it. Next, live on Raw. Welcome back live to Monday Night Raw. The Raw women out of Asuka's mouth last month. Well, this was last week. Asuka got
Incensed and understandably why.
oh, but had to.
And she wanted revenge. She wanted revenge on Shayna Baszler.
What's the old adage? An eye for a ruthless side, Joe, of the Empress.
Oh, an extremely...
And from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Royce.
Makes her way to the ring. A win here tonight could lead to Peyton perhaps. Months ago on our exclusive post-show Raw Talk, Peyton Royce was...
See what happens. This is where I'm meant to be. And my pay...
Well, ask and you shall receive, Tom. If you want the opportunity, you got to be careful what you ask for. But now Asuka is waiting in the ring for you.
I have acts the way it should be. So here we go. The Raw Women's Champion, Asuka. Peyton Royce able to secure a victory tonight. That could change a lot of opinions starting 2 weeks from Saturday, streaming live exclusively.
Every superstar in this women's division an opportunity to get to WrestleMania. And
This past few weeks, courtesy of the Women's Tag Team
The
Champion.
ring when she gets going.
And Byron, there's got to be a part of Asuka that's looking over. Asuka able to roll through, went for a knee, and now Peyton Royce able to
Very
secure
nice.
the leg.
to just sit at home and listen to Shayna Baszler brag about injuring her. Listen to...
Great bridge by Peyton Royce.
Oh, and just cranking onto that chin lock. Asuka's in a bad way.
Peyton Royce knew she had to bring it here tonight against Asuka. She'd be interesting. It's a WrestleMania edition of mid. That's going to entail.
And nicely done by Peyton Royce.
Champion.
Oh, it was nicely done by Peyton Royce.
Cover on the Empress, too.
Empress.
Well, now Peyton Royce. And Asuka, Asuka follows him.
Watch out.
Oh, Peyton Royce has really looked good here. Caught on the ropes and that one to the back.
Get it in the ring.
And we are back here live on Monday. And Asuka and Joe, this has been a great match thus far.
Oh, it's been a tremendous match. Watch this.
Yeah, multiple near pinfall attempts.
Attack now looking for a German suplex. Peyton Royce able to fend off the... Oh, and now Asuka, knee right to the face. For a challenge in the Raw Women's Division. Plenty of...
But Asuka looks like she has her firmly in her sights.
We know Thunderdome. Oh, so drop kick, and Royce able to sides thinking about it.
Oh, the counter game of bounds, but look at that.
Went for that spinning back fist again.
Kate Royce.
Some great offense play Asuka.
Royce cannot afford to waste any time right now.
No,
Maybe you're challenging for the Raw Women's title at WrestleMania. And now a kick out by Asuka. I went for the spinning heel kick, and now Asuka strikes with the face buster.
and Royce looked absolutely out of it, but
saw that same disbelief on the face of the Raw Women's Champion.
Up to the top turnbuckle. And now she's understanding what Asuka's all about. How difficult it is to off the top and a double stop to the back. Peyton Royce, sense of urgency, near fall in this matchup.
$1 million.
He's doing enough already, it looks like, Byron.
Hey, Joe, it seemed like for much of this match that Royce hit
and a beautiful an armbar. She's got it straightened out. I mean, Royce doing her best to reclaim that arm, and she got through, but look at Asuka transitioning.
Here's your winner, by submission, the Raw.
Fantastic matchup. And Asuka stands.
I think it's time. I've been waiting for this here on Monday Night Raw. The former, she is marching to the ring, centered by the Raw Women's Champion.
And that it's time for nightmares. One of the most dominant things.
You're one of the greatest women's champions in WWE. Now, last I saw, having your teeth knocked out. You know, she's actually recovering from COVID. I'm gonna need an answer. WrestleMania!
Wow.
Oh! But
Oh my gosh.
You ready?
First night on Monday Night Raw, and she gets herself
Is the Empress at WrestleMania.
The way you guys left her in the ring, huge respect. But makes me wonder why
By where two guys jump on them. Families have their problems. Anyway, you're obviously
match tonight. Now
Okay.
it's a 2-on-1 handicap match, and I can't think of any first.
handicap match. That wouldn't be very sensible. How can we spin this? Now, Lashley did whatever it took to.
Listen.
I beat those two guys tonight. They're bad.
Well, that's a big match for later on tonight, but right now, gentlemen, we are getting set up for Miz TV. We understand John Moore. We're gonna find out what that means next.
I'm a beast and I'm always attacking, so tell me what's happening. There's no one defeating the team.
On my first official night here at Raw, a championship match at WrestleMania!
I accept.
Well, this just announced it's official. Asuka will /WWE to sign up now.
I didn't expect this to become news tonight, but I'm not mad. I am
Tour in this edition of Miz TV.
Yo, you have any intel?
John Morrison.
Please welcome.
Byron, to use the old adage, think about the roller coaster that the Miz and John.
Welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Miz TV, now before highs and terrible lows, and the last thing I needed during Bad Bunny. Bad freaking Bunny in entertainment. He's a Grammy Award winner. He's had, and you know, with it, and you go, you waltz around here. You walk, it's one thing to do special performances, but it's another thing and show zero respect. Who else in the history of WWE is a two-time Grand Slam champion? Correct! correct. I am the only two-time Grand Slam bone of WWE for 15+ heavyweight champion, and yet we still don't get the respect.
You are looking right now at two men with over 30 years. The WrestleMania poster?
Meanwhile, a musician, significant poster in the WWE. My final straw. Congratulations, Bad Bunny.
Old strategy. Let's see how that worked out.
Hit the lights. Damian Priest would remain unbeaten on Raw.
Door's not ready.
And then, boom, The Miz blindsided.
All musicians, actors, sports stars, and anyone on in here and try to walk all over us. Those who love Johnny Drip Drip. Next week on a special edition of the Dirty, the world premiere of the highly anticipated on Raw.
We are everything that bad.
Show a preview, shall we?
Johnny Drip Drip.
MCMIZ. We can't be stopped. Si se puede, deja a little. This is for a conejito y rockerito que les van a patear. Conejito y rockerito que les van a patear.
Next week will be over than faster than Vanilla Ice is. You made a living nightmare because Mania. And if you want a sneak preview.
I'm a fan of Bad Bunny.
And that's a little bit of too much of an advantage for The Miz. I mean, isn't that right, boys?
Funny. The Miz goes one-on-one with the three-time world champs live on Raw. Case of the Immortals, the two-night event begins 2 weeks from now. It's Jeff Hardy versus The Miz.
Hey, we all know how this goes. So if you're a real man, why don't you make him go to the back?
Oh, I'm actually surprised. TV before the break challenging Bad Bunny, the multi-plat. Bad Bunny is no Jeff Hardy.
For all you know, I mean, The Miz just might be turning.
Match felt pretty confident, but Jeff Hardy saying, hey, face me like a man, one-on-one, no more. Face first into the top turnbuckle.
To Miz's credit, I mean, he did.
Time in 2 years, but Miz able to drop Hardy. Have against The Miz if that got official.
Well, as we said, I mean, Miz is a very
2-on-1 handicap match, but we also know Drew McIntyre requests if Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander lose, they are barred from rings.
Listen, I think that. Watch this again, The Miz, the impact.
It may not be the wisest decision to take a 2-on-1 handicap about interference from Benjamin or Alexander.
But what you're failing to realize, he's going into a 2-on-1 handicap gamble.
And guys, I want to bring the focus back to what's happening right now. The Miz versus Jeff Hardy. WWE Championship last month by cashing in the Money in the Bank power over the last 15+ years for The Miz and his ability to bounce ridicule and embarrassment from Bad Bunny.
That's a bit of a stretch, but Jeff Hardy now building momentum.
Here against them to put away The Miz and a kick out.
I think all that confidence, The Miz.
This is Monday Night Raw on the road to WrestleMania. Goes for a splash. Now the cover. And
I want to rethink his strategy here.
This is about the time where Miz will be seeking out the help of John.
Trying to end this. Going for the twist of fate. No. Awesome against Hardy.
Here's your winner. On his shoulders right now pays dividends.
Jeff Hardy went for skull-crushing finale.
This is a huge win, no question about it for the
champion. Look who it is! Bad Bunny with a smash hit on The Miz.
Receipt for The Miz.
I accept.
I mean, Bad Bunny may live to regret this. This official, guys. WrestleMania could be a living nightmare.
This had to feel so good for Bad Bunny. Again, I question if this match is made official for WrestleMania. This could be
WrestleMania. We know that the Raw Tag Team titles will be
Again, Skipper! Skipper!
Really, really bad tonight.
Monday Night Raw. Moments ago here on Monday Night Raw, live on USA, The Miz had just defeated retaliation from last week. Turnabout is fair play. Boom to Miz's WrestleMania challenge.
I accept your challenge. I will see you in WrestleMania.
Money will face The Miz at WrestleMania.
We'll find out what happens as the two-night event begins 2 weeks from...
Please welcome Omos.
Omos feeling very comfortable on their road to AJ in the ring competing. Xavier Woods was having fun with Omos at rings. To the New Day. How about at WrestleMania? Kofi Kingston and Xavier in-ring debut at WrestleMania.
Curious about what Omos is going to bring to the equation.
It is going to happen. Debut it will be. And not only that, get any better than that? Yes, yes it does. Dude, I am so excited. And Kofi Kingston, you are literally gonna put them through. It's gonna be amazing. It's like you're gonna bury him there. Hey, listen. New Day, you gotta put them over. I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
All the accolades that they have, they champions.
We sure will.
We can't lose.
Yeah.
Us. We can't lose.
The 11-time
Say that you and Omos were going to beat us for the WW.
Put us in holes, bury us like in that Boneyard match. But then they added that they're going
An unstoppable tag team, just one and what I see before me here is new, trying to overcompensate for his side. A wee man who hides behind. That's what I see. That's what I see.
You better shut. Am I?
Almost think about this. Who is going to pin? Don't even have to get pinned to lose the match. Just saying.
And you know what? Don't listen.
You found him. Well, you don't even know him.
I do too.
You don't know him.
Like in a real color. He's just joking around. It's not a real color.
Okay.
It's close.
I knew it. You don't know him. You don't know him. Okay, look of all time. Who?
Easy. The phenomenon.
Andre the Giant.
Damn it! Come on. Really?
Almost. Think about this. In a team, there has to be
In this ring, so I kicked your butt. Yeah, I'm gonna do exactly what Omos and I. Cause AJ rocks.
AJ Styles next.
CarMax, the way shopping, test driving, and car buying.
The NWO. We know where the run. Oh, Nash and my man Six Pack are
WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony, which takes place 2 weeks from Tuesday.
And a pioneer in our industry. A heartfelt congratulations to Eric Bischoff on his Hall of Fame.
Glass. Back here on Monday Night Raw, a WWE Champions and AJ Styles and Kofi Kingston.
Fireworks, and they continue here with Kofi Kingston and AJ Styles.
Of course, the New Day official WWE competition at WrestleMania.
In competition at WrestleMania.
Cover. X Factor involved with Omos. And to your point, Joe, we don't know what this man.
Omos is a serious walking force of nature, and he will be a force.
Can tell you this still to come tonight. We will tell you the 3 matches Sunday. That's still to come tonight.
because he's making sure that AJ Styles is Big Kingston.
Great analysis by Xavier Woods.
I don't know who it is, but...
And Xavier Woods got tangled up at ringside last month while Styles won those Raw Tag Team titles, became champions for an 11th time. They were right there. And to the cover, hook to the leg, kick out by Styles. Man not medically cleared to compete due to a knee injury. Elias took his place in Mania to Shane. He'll face Braun Strowman later tonight. That's a shocker. Today's claims that AJ Styles kind of has small man syndrome, and
that they can to get any upper hand that they possibly could going into WrestleMania.
Yeah, but WrestleMania moment.
Let's be honest, AJ Styles, he might have built the team to have that WrestleMania.
Wherewithal from Kingston. He's looking to capitalize right here, right.
AJ Styles. Now Kofi scrambles for the cover.
I don't know. I mean, there has to be some trust.
About halfway across the ring.
AJ Styles and Omos are going to have to create incredible
rope. Now Kofi Kingston.
Oh, nice takedown.
There's the cover. Shoulders down. And a well-oiled machine as a tag team.
But let me...
Wait for a right. And Kofi Kingston has looked spectacular through this match.
Keep an eye on Omos is the same thing. Kofi Kingston and
Welcome back to Monday Night Raw here inside WWE. Former WWE champions Kofi Kingston versus AJ. 3 weeks against AJ Styles and his own personal Colossus Omos. These two have been virtually unstoppable.
Speaking of unstoppable, last night, the return of The Fiend at Fastlane, and even more shocking, closely with Omos in secret over the last few months. And it's the
machine that you will, the likes of which you will never see ever at WrestleMania.
And when it comes to tag team competition, the former WWE champion.
Sizing up Styles.
Kofi Kingston. Look at the concern on Wood's face. Kofi Kingston could be out cold.
It just shows you how quickly Styles is able to strike.
New Day are going to get everything they can handle from AJ Styles. We know that.
Kofi Kingston trying to shake off the cobwebs right now.
Bit of a
very dangerous position here for Kofi Kingston.
Oh, and Omos looking on as AJ's battle. On the top turnbuckle, has got AJ Styles. Styles head with a splash to the back by Kofi. Phenomenal one is still in it. Think about SOS.
Oh, look at this.
Calf crusher time.
That very well could be in the near future. Thankfully, Kingston
getting to the end for Kofi Kingston tonight against Styles. Oh, and a drop kick to the knee.
Oh, precision. AJ Styles is going to finish this all off.
And Styles is loading up for... Oh, wait a minute, Oh, went for the phenomenal forearm. It's in Styles.
Who's your winner?
Over AJ Styles.
You took your eyes off the bouncing age almost.
At WrestleMania for the Raw Tag Team titles.
War last night on Fastlane, nearly literally tearing each other apart. So why?
Because that's who I am, fella. I don't. And if you have to ask me that question, and you don't have a belief needs more of. But did I ask for his help? Did I want him coming? Ground that fella walks on.
What? The Loch Ness Monster? Or has Drew ever been to your house and what would you wish for?
Stop! Well, let me ask you a question.
Go for it.
Is that
You'll be flying in the wind, bro.
Oh, I thought these things are really hard to roll.
No!
I'm surprised that didn't end well for Riddle.
The following contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Ayr Scotland, weighing
match, Benjamin and Alexander will be able to tag in and out, and distinctly at WrestleMania. This match is next. This, WWE's YouTube channel has amassed the NHL, NASCAR, ESPN, Major League Baseball at the Showcase of the Immortals. But tonight, can he make sure?
and his opponents.
And Byron, let's not forget how this came about earlier tonight. Bobby Lashley, the MVP, called their actions an embarrassment to the champion
of Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander.
And Bobby Lashley berated, which has largely led to this matchup. Now, Joe, this is a 2-on-1.
Well, obviously, once again, Drew McIntyre puts himself in a high-risk, high-reward situation.
Well, Drew McIntyre, there's a about if McIntyre wins, how good of a situation he has all of a sudden.
Interference with Bobby Lashley, but once again, this is a dangerous proposition.
Benjamin runs about 200. Fire up McIntyre.
A big mistake, Cedric Alexander. Drew McIntyre.
Where he left off last night against Sheamus at Fastlane.
McIntyre, I mean, let's see how well he fares while he's on defense.
Drew McIntyre.
Let's not mince words, gentlemen.
As did Sheamus as we.
And as risky as this is, I believe the reward
by the former WWE champion.
When you talk about open up the chance to say, well, I didn't win back my title because...
Back to the main event of WrestleMania. Let's not forget what he did last year of minutes.
It was the moment that Drew McIntyre...
Oh, Benjamin better watch out.
McIntyre, one of the Claymore. Alexander for Benjamin. That's a big opportunity.
McIntyre.
Oh, he's not waiting around.
To be the aggressor with both Alexander and Benjamin.
Off the barricade, count of 2.
And Drew McIntyre had
But all Drew McIntyre.
Confidence for Drew McIntyre.
Oh, one less thing to think about at ringside. Oh, but a chop block to the left knee. McIntyre. Boyd.
Watch out for Alexander.
Alexander drops McIntyre. Scottish Warrior.
Remember that high-risk, high-reward situation?
WrestleMania implicates Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. Then these two will be barred
On Benjamin and Alexander in the sense that they can muddy the waters for...
There's the cover. Shoulders down. McIntyre able to kick tag. A successful last night at Fastlane against Sheamus. Fence by the Hurt Business. Cover. Shoulders down. And a kick victorious tonight.
So, but I begin to continue to wonder.
Final pay-per-view stop on the road to WrestleMania still to come here on Monday Night Raw. Drew McIntyre.
It's just pure map.
To WrestleMania.
This is a market.
Look at Benjamin all over him to work.
His mind knowing that these two dangerous individuals could not be potentially involved in this punishment that he's taking in the ring right now.
WrestleMania implications.
The flip side you have to worry about this match is that worry about both Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin at ringside, as well as what kind of...
Oh, the kick, and McIntyre is staggered.
The instinct from McIntyre. McIntyre gonna make the cover.
What a night here inside WWE. A score of victory.
This is where you dig down.
Inside out on that clothesline.
Good night. It's Cedric Alexander.
Almost through. Cedric Alexander outside.
Leaps into the neck breaker on Alexander.
Alexander.
Bobby Lashley for the WWE title. No Benjamin or Alexander on interference.
Alexander on the move.
From ringside at WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, Drew.
One thing, WrestleMania. And now we know mighty WWE champion Bobby Lashley and MVP after Alexander and Benjamin's loss here this evening.
Block inside out, and Drew McIntyre secures his destiny.
WrestleMania for Bobby Lashley's WWE title. Well, tonight we're still feeling the effects from last night at Fastlane.
This Fiend, who made his chilling return last night.
The fantastic two-night wrestling
for WrestleMania.
Lashley, when he didn't ask for your help, and then an attempt to make you still lost. Now, as a result of that, you will.
You guys want an opportunity? Who wants an opportunity?
Bobby Lashley basically put a bounty on the head of Drew McIntyre for any
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
The way it should be. Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke set to take on Naomi and Lana. Of course, no strangers to Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, guys.
I'm digging those shades, by the way.
Thanks for having us.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Reginald, they are the Baszler.
Oh, okay.
And he glad if I don't get up and show him. Let's see how you moving it. Get it. Oh my.
But I will say, I feel like he's got him dumped.
Pretty much everybody in the ring except Shayna Baszler seems enamored with Reginald. Match is underway. Shayna Baszler tying up with Mandy Rose.
I think he's about to have he wants to have a breakdancing competition.
Oh! But, you know, Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose have continually gotten better and better each and every week.
And by Reginald. So we...
Oh, now Shayna Baszler.
Baszler's not distracted.
The women's tag team titles last night at Fastlane against WrestleMania opponent.
Oh! The challenges just keep on coming for Jackson Baszler.
Be careful of Reginald.
Does this Reginald ever just stay in one place?
Super agile, I must say.
And so am I.
That's you.
Why does he get to interfere?
Oh, look at Reginald's antics there. Nearly cost the women's tag team champions.
Again.
Despite the fact that they...
Oh, but keep an eye on Shayna Baszler.
And Baszler preventing me.
I like that.
Wait a minute. Mandy Rose went after Reginald. Nia Jax with the Samoan drop onto Dana.
Team champions, Shayna
And this
Baszler
ain't right.
and Nia
We want our rematch.
but I'm still here. But you know what they say, Randy. You can't always get... I'd be careful what you wish for.
McMahon on the right. Remember last night at Fastlane, Shane McMahon was Sked McMahon as he's practicing and getting ready for his match with Braun Strowman. The knee and then lands awkwardly on his left leg.
Yeah, WWE official Adam Pearce.
With Shane McMahon performed at WrestleMania.
Elias, I'm sorry.
Now, Elias had told Shane, let me see if I can a price from a fuming Braun Strowman.
Well, a lot of people are upset at my knee injury. I would have wiped the floor with that's healed up, whenever that may be. But going back to last night,
I thought I was coming out
Elias,
here to do
never interrupt me again. For today, that's why you're having your rematch with Braun Strowman. Sir, if you would, take it away.
Man named Braun, who's big in size.
I don't think he can tie his shoe. A smart man can clearly see
The cell we've concluded because
stupid.
Beautiful. It's an excellent song. I mean, we could do another one. We could do another one.
Song about how stupid Braun Strowman is. Just seconds before he comes Strowman's face, it looks like, are you serious?
I'm sure you guys think you're real. And as for you, Elias, I got a song for you.
Oh, lyrics, added lyrics needed.
Braun Strowman gets...
Snickers. Maybe you just need a Snickers. Snickers satisfy.
We are going to get to witness The Rock and the Hope. The end could be near for The Rock. My God. Act like that. This is WrestleMania. And WrestleMania.
Our Hall of Famer, the immortal Hulk Hogan, joins Titus on the Peacock app.
These superstars with deep roots in the city of Tampa. It's
At ringside with a crotch. Braun Strowman looking to decimate. We're about to find out Elias is right now as Braun Strowman is seething. He couldn't get
last night, Joe. I don't anticipate that happening here against Elias.
Elias
look at this.
took his place thinking there'd be a WrestleMania song. Braun is stupid performed by Elias and Shane.
Well, I mean,
It's out here.
oh, come on. Shane Man wanted to wind this guy up, and that's exactly... Because a monster who's a rated man.
To have Braun Strowman on your tracks.
You don't understand long-term.
And Jackson Riker tosses Elias back at WrestleMania. Oh, and a knee.
Sometimes it's the price you pay to pay.
Strangers to each other. Remember,
just like I said, and Irate Beast makes McCurt.
I don't see many mistakes, Joe.
Strowman, you got it on the loose. Oh my God, and Riker. Oh, plows through Elias. Roman Express unleashed tonight. This running power slam. Oh, Shane McMahon from behind with the crutch. It had no impact on Strowman. Look at the shape of the crutch. Wait a minute. Shane's running.
It sure looks like that knee's all right. I've had enough of chasing you. And I've damn sure had it. Promise you. So tell me. I want you one-on-one. End it all!
Because you are
No way. There's no way this ends well for Shane McMahon. Free to any match that Strowman wants at WrestleMania.
Randy Orton is going to summon the Fiend next.
Welcome back to London. Here's a look at what's happening on night one on Saturday. The WWE Champion Bobby Lashley defends his title against...
And of course, how about the SmackDown Women's Championship? It's Belair.
And earlier tonight, The Miz put on a WrestleMania. It's Bad Bunny versus The Miz. Night one of WrestleMania.
On Sunday, we will see the Universal title on the line as
plenty more building in that rivalry as we get closer and closer. Pursuit to get back to the world title that he had to set us
at WrestleMania. What a crowning moment it could be for a young lady who...
His nightmare to an end tonight.
Randy Orton.
Clue. I mean, I have no clue why Randy Orton would
Mind. Think about what happened last night at Fastlane, Joe.
It was beyond my comprehension and definitely far beyond his control.
But it was not the Fiend that many in the WWE Universe have become accustomed to. Randy Orton, he thought he put the Fiend behind him in WWE, and still the Fiend and Alexa Bliss you wish for.
It seems like it was just yesterday. The Fiend. After what? That smell that gets stuck in your nostril of burnt flesh. Now, I don't know exact games after tonight. There will be no more Alexa Bliss. The bullshit.
Oh no. The Fiend's hideous.
Oh my God, not it. Look at the stench of gasoline. He's just standing there being doused with gasoline.
All the way, the mandible claw. The Fiend and Alexa Bliss. Then
The Fiend wants